My name is Muhammad Hassan Khan. And you are watching Hassan Public School. Hello students. Today we are study about English of class 10th. Chapter number 3. The dignity of work. So let's start with the stretch. Akhtar came home late from the school one day. He was feeling cross and looked untidy. When his mother asked him the reason, he did not answer. Everybody was surprised to find him so cross. As the family sat down at lunch, the children's favorite uncle Mr. Anayat came to visit them. The children were very happy to see him because he had been to many countries and always told them interesting stories. Akhtar's sister, Rukhsana, told Uncle Anayat that Akhtar had come home unhappy. Uncle Anayat looked at him and asked him what had happened.
Uncle, we are having a social service at school, so we all have to do the work of servants and gardeners. Today, the teacher made me dust the cupboards and desks.
Is it work that makes you cross?
Should I not be cross if I am made to work like a servant?
Did your teacher do anything himself?
Yes, he did. After taking out desks and chairs, the teacher swept the room and emptied the dustbin. Even the headmaster cleaned the bathroom, which made us all feel ashamed.
Is it a matter of shame to clean what we make dirty?
But think of a gentleman cleaning the bathroom. Shouldn't the sweeper do it?
Is the sweeper not a human being?
Yes, he is.
Aren't our servants human beings like us?
I should say they are.
Then, we should treat them as we treat ourselves and should always be ready to do some of the chores that we ask them to do for us.
But it looks so odd.
Yes, perhaps it does. However, this is because we have forgotten the noble example of our last holy prophet Muhammad. He would never ask anyone to do anything that he, himself, would not do. He loved doing work for himself and for others. He repaired his own shoes, mended and washed his clothes, and swept his room. When the mosque was being built in Medina, he carried mud and building material. Just like all others during the Battle of Khandaq, he joined his companions in digging the trench outside Medina.
Were his companions also like him, uncle?
Yes, Rukhsana. Hazrat Abu Bakr not only did his own work, but he also fetched water for widows and neighbors who were very old and had no one to do the work for them. Once, Hazrat Omar carried a large sack of flour for a needy family on his shoulders. Hazrat Ali labored in the garden of a Jew and gave away his wages in charity.
I'm sure there must be many such other examples in our history.
You are right, Rukhsana. Hazrat Fatima fetched water, ground corn, and swept the house. Caliph Omar bin Abdul Aziz refused to hire a servant to help his wife. At the table, Caliph Mamun-ur-Rashid served himself and his guests. Sultan Nasir-ud-Din earned his living by making caps, and Emperor Aurangzeb by transcribing the Holy Quran.
But uncle, all these are stories of the past.
I guess, it's not a matter of past or present. Recently, I read in a newspaper the story of a business tycoon who does not have servants for doing his work. He does all the work himself.
Precisely. It is normal practice in all developed countries even today. They understand and appreciate the dignity of work, while we have forgotten it in China. Everyone ought to work in the fields or in a factory. Even the Prime Minister and his wife do this work. They believe that everyone ought to work, hence, no wonder, they are making such quick progress.
Well, China is a different type of country.
Agreed. But what about the USA? Therefore, I once stayed with a high government official, as a guest. His son, who was just as old as you are, went out early in the morning to deliver newspaper. I asked him why he did so. He said it was simply because he wished to be independent. One day, when he was ill, his father went out to deliver the papers, so that son took the job of whitewashing room in a hotel.
Well, this is, indeed, very inspiring.
In fact, in many countries today, people doing all kinds of job is respected and treated equally, and no person is considered superior or inferior just because of their job. Many heads of states, successful business leaders, and celebrities follow this philosophy.
Thank you, uncle. You always teach us something useful. Indeed, these examples are extremely motivating. They have really made me think. I was wrong to be upset about cleaning my own classroom. Now, I have learnt that no work is menial or low as long as it is honest, and all workers should be respected without discrimination. I will now never feel ashamed of doing anything, even if it means doing cleaning work or sweeping the floor. Respect for all honest work will be the motto of my life.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.